I'm defeated. I'm all kinds of defeated right now. I recorded for about an hour about HUBIE Halloween, and yeah, it stopped recording.
No, sound it out. What is TWO?
Whoa, Mary!
So, first of all, I want to call people out. People who think that this movie should have been like the next super amazing comedy. Oh, this should be Ghostbusters for the modern era. First of all, anybody who says that Ghostbusters is the most amazing comedy ever, I love the movie, but you know, can we have realistic opinions here?
Well, hello, my ghouls and goblins. I know you've got your costumes picked out for the frightful festivities. And I hope you all get more treats than tricks.
Halloween's upon us!
HUBIE Halloween is about this guy who has a terrible lisp. Terrible speech impediment.
Happy Halloween word churches. You can pass it out to the kids.
Thank you so much.
Who loves Halloween so much, but loves Halloween's safety. And this safety has to be spread across Salem.
Oh, he's been a loser.
And he has to make sure everybody is fine and safe. And so we see just how much everybody hates him and how much everybody mocks him and makes fun of him. But then the one girl, Julia Bowen? I'm gonna keep her name. I used to, the last review that didn't record, by the way, I had everybody's name perfect. I did all of this, but now I just drank a lot, and because I messed up the entire thing and didn't record it, so now I just decided to drink. It's like, okay, screw it, I'm drinking. So I've had a lot of wine, and now I just don't care. But the same girl from Happy Gilmore.
There's something off in this town.
You've seen her on Modern Family, and she came in to do this role, and oh boy, she was okay. I mean, she did okay. I didn't like the fact that she was head over heels over this HUBIE guy, and yet she could. This is a world now where people will ask other people out. Like, why didn't she ask HUBIE out? Where's this whole, like, feminist movement going on? Why can't she ask him out? Why did she have to wait for him to ask her out? Like, come on, people. What are you trying to tell to the kids? I'm mocking people. If you didn't notice that, I'm just throwing that out. So the movie seems like, okay, there's something bad and dastardly going on this Halloween. A psycho escapes from Ben Stiller playing the same character he did back in Happy Gilmore, which was amazing. I enjoyed. I smiled seeing that. I was like, and then Rob Schneider's character just made me smile the whole time. And then Steve Buscemi made me smile. I was like, okay, I like that. I like him. He's great. So there's little points in the whole movie that made me smile, but then there's things like Ray Liotta. Made me cringe the whole time. I was like, Ray, stop. Stop underacting and overacting. He either underacts or overacts. He doesn't act normal because he's like, this is under me. It's like, well, fuck you, this is all you can get. Okay? It's not under you. In fact, it's all you have. So put your heart into it. Quit being so crappy. I don't like the overemphasis on loving this guy, never asking him out for they're in their 50s. So what are you waiting for? At that point, when you're in your 50s, I'll throw this out. I'm in my mid 30s. At this point, there's no games. It's like, okay, if I'm gonna throw something out, I'm gonna throw something out. There's no games. Hey, I find you attractive. I'm saying you at 50, like, guys, we can get the senior citizen discounts. You're gonna say whatever you feel. You're not going to, you're not gonna hide anything. If you could get a senior citizen discount, you're like, guys, I'm at the last leg of my life. Caution to the wind. So yeah, I didn't understand her character. They tried to play it like maybe they were 30, which obviously you're not 30, people.
This is some Dateline NBC shit.
So, I mean, the movie is fine as it goes. They have little horror things which are funny. They give you a little. It kind of reminds me of this year's or this decade's like Ernest Scared Stupid. Ernest Scared Stupid. Those movies or Ernest movies were just fun little family things that you just didn't take serious. It was just fun. It was just stupid. That's what I feel like these are, and I don't know why people look at this through a lens of saying this has to be the next amazing comedy. Why does it have to be? This has great lighting. It has a great atmosphere of Halloween. It's a fun little Halloween movie. It makes you feel like, I like Halloween. That is so rare. It's so rare to see movies that have this Halloween flavor and actually do it right, and this did it justice. So back off, people. This was a fun little quirky movie that you just don't take serious. I hated Adam Sandler's voice in it, but that's here or there. I hate it when he does those like little Nicky voices or anything like that. I hate that. Hate it so much. But you know what? That's his thing. It's passable. I've seen this movie twice. The whole movie is completely passable as a children's movie for just fun. Now keep in mind, there's some adult humor in there that I'm like, that's a little risque for kids. Like when the word boner, they're like, they think, oh, does that mean a mistake? They're like, oh, listen. And at one point, he's telling all these kids, that was my boner, and stuff. You're like, oh. And he goes, sometimes I've made huge boners. And so, I mean, it's funny for an adult. You're like, okay. But then for like kids, what this is made for, which most of the humor is kid-oriented, you're like, huh.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look good
Shalem needs me.
when you're alone.
What are you gonna do, Mr. Dubois?
What I do every October 31st. Make sure every citizen is protected.
Go watch this movie. Don't listen to any other review where people are saying it's complete trash. It was a fun little Halloween movie. It's for kids. It's a fun little thing. So yeah, enjoy it. It's based in Halloween and actually do it justice. This does it justice. So go see this movie. It's a lot of fun. You'll like a lot of little cameos. You'll like these things. Even if the jokes don't hit you, at least you go, it was good themes. It was a good theme. It was a good overall theme of Halloween that was presented really well.